What if I told you that social media companies have hired the world's best psychologists, not to help you, but to keep you scrolling as long as possible? Every like, every notification, every infinite scroll. It's not an accident. It's a carefully designed system, built to hijack your brain. And it's working. The average person spends 6 hours and 37 minutes on screens every day. That's more time than we sleep. Today, we're going to expose exactly how social media is rewiring your brain and what you can do to take back control. Let's start with dopamine. Dopamine is your brain's reward chemical. Every time something good happens, your brain releases dopamine. You eat great food. Dopamine. You accomplish a goal. Dopamine. You fall in love. Dopamine. But here's what social media companies figured out. You don't need a real reward to get dopamine. You just need the possibility of a reward. That's why you refresh your feed. Not because there's definitely something good there, but because there might be. Psychologists call this variable reward schedule. It's the same mechanism used in slot machines. You pull the lever. Sometimes you win, sometimes you don't. That uncertainty is what makes it addictive. Every time you pull down to refresh your feed, you're pulling a slot machine lever, and your brain loves it. The scary part: social media companies know this. They designed it this way on purpose. Former employees of Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok have all admitted the goal was never to connect people. The goal was to maximize the time you spend on the app, and they succeeded. But dopamine is just the beginning. Social media is also rewiring your attention span. In 2000, the average human attention span was 12 seconds. Today, it's 8 seconds. That's less than a goldfish. Here's why. Every time you switch between apps, your brain gets a tiny dopamine hit. Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, Twitter. Back to Instagram. Your brain starts to crave that switching. Sitting still becomes uncomfortable. Reading a long article feels impossible. Watching a movie without checking your phone? Torture. This is called attention residue. Every time you switch tasks, part of your brain stays on the previous task. You're never fully present, never fully focused, always distracted. And the more you use social media, the worse it gets. Studies show that heavy social media users struggle to focus for more than 3 minutes at a time. 3 minutes. Think about what you could achieve if you could focus for 30 minutes, or an hour, or a full day. The ability to focus deeply is becoming a superpower, and social media is stealing it from you. One scroll at a time. But there's something even darker going on. Social media is rewiring how you see yourself. Every time you post a photo, you wait for likes. Every like equals dopamine. No likes equals anxiety. You start to measure your worth in likes. Your confidence becomes dependent on external validation. Psychologists call this social comparison theory. Humans have always compared themselves to others. But before social media, you compared yourself to people around you, your neighbors, your colleagues, your friends. Now, you compare yourself to the most beautiful, most successful, most perfect versions of people from around the world, all day, every day, and it's destroying your self-esteem. Studies show that teenagers who spend more than 3 hours on social media per day are 60% more likely to experience depression and anxiety. 60%. And it's not just teenagers. Adults are affected too. Every time you see someone's perfect vacation, perfect body, perfect relationship, your brain says, "Why don't I have that?" You forget that you're comparing your behind the scenes to everyone else's highlight reel. Nobody posts their bad days. Nobody posts their failures. Nobody posts the arguments, the loneliness, the self-doubt. You only see the best 1% of their life, and you compare it to 100% of yours. So what can you do about it? Here are 3 science-backed ways to take back control of your brain. Step 1. Create friction. Delete social media apps from your home screen. Move them to a folder. On the second page. Inside another folder. Make your brain work harder to get the hit. Studies show this simple change reduces social media use by 20%. Step 2. Set a dopamine budget. You get 30 minutes of social media per day. That's it. Use a screen time app to enforce it. When the 30 minutes are up, your brain will feel uncomfortable. That discomfort, that's your brain healing. Step 3. Replace the scroll with something real. Every time you feel the urge to scroll, do something that gives you real dopamine. Exercise. Create something. Call a friend. Read a book. Real dopamine lasts longer, feels deeper, and doesn't leave you feeling empty. Here's the truth. Social media isn't going away, but you can choose how it affects you. You can be a passive consumer, scrolling mindlessly, comparing yourself, losing focus, or you can be intentional, aware of the manipulation, in control of your attention, present in your own life. Your brain is the most powerful tool you have. Don't let an app rewire it without your permission. If this opened your eyes, subscribe to MindScripts, because we're just getting started. Next video. Why your brain is addicted to negative thoughts. You won't want to miss it.